That'll work. Got you good? Nah. We not. Ooh. You want to open up that one?
Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to give all praise, honor, glory. Until Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Ba'akodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, and peace and blessings to the elect, and the sincere Abuah that are watching, listening, and learning. Today's date is February 22nd, 2022. Year of Yahweh outside coming up. We come out here day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of America. And America is going down. You know, we see the tension between Ukraine, Russia, and America, and NATO.
Supposedly, well, Biden just came out and said that Russia was invaded to different provinces. It's invaded to different provinces now.
Yeah, kind. The UN is trying to declare like independence in certain places in Ukraine. And then Biden is talking about. Oh, he popped up about that.
Look, that's the first article.
Hey, look, bro, it's the spirit, bro. Right. And then Biden's talking about how prices is going to keep going inflating.
Gas prices.
Yeah. And gas prices might go to $7. $7 because if Russia invades Ukraine, that's going to take an effect.
But see, that's all bullshit and propaganda, because we already know America has some of the greatest reserves of natural gas, right? And during the Trump era, Trump administration, he opened up that pipeline to the Americans at lower prices. So basically, we got these Edomites, so-called white people, being greedy with the resources, man. You know?
Let me get this real quick. Jeremiah 51:9. We will have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go every one into his own country. For her judgment reaches unto heaven and is lifted up even into the sky.
Oh yeah, Con, with America can't be healed. This place is $30 trillion to death. Hey man, this place is totally broken. It's like you trying to put a band-aid over a big ass gap. Ain't gonna work. Because Biden got this infrastructure plan with it's like $1.9 trillion, right? A $1.9 trillion plan. It ain't gonna work. They got all these people resigning out of their jobs. That's called great resignation, I believe. Yeah, man. Ain't no work for America. This place is totally free. And that's why these different people that's from these different countries, they're actually going back to their country.
Matter of fact, through the spirit, let me start up on that. Jeremiah 51, I'm gonna start at 6. See out the midst of Babylon and deliver every man's soul. Do not cut off her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense.
That's right. That's why America is completely paying right now. Because the Heavenly Father is recompensing America for all the sins that it's committed against us. There's like so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans.
Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth broken. That the nation has broken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Babylon is suddenly falling and destroyed. How for her take power for her pain, and so she might be healed.
Yeah, that's right. With the bomb is dealing with the healing ointment. And those different healing ointments are dealing with, like I said, that infrastructure plan, that so-called Build Back Better plan. Which, man, this place is cool. Man, everywhere you go in Philly, there's a damn pothole. Like, literally everywhere you go. And they ain't even trying to, like, fix it no more. They just like, man, fuck it. Yeah, they just say, fuck it at this point. Yeah, bro, because this place is just decaying. And the main reason why is because of the sins that America has done. So the Most High is catching up to Babylon with their sins.
Yeah, damn it.
It says, we will have held Babylon, but she is not held. Forsake her and let us go every one into his own country. For her judgment reaches unto heaven and is lifted up even into the sky.
That's right. That's why this place is going to be destroyed. Well, that's why this place really is destroyed. We're just waiting for the Quran to be mandated and for the missiles to start flying. But really, in true actuality, America is already destroyed. Because we take a look at how the ancient Roman Empire fell. It fell because of lack of morals. It fell. It also fell because of inflation as well, and that's what we see in
the economic. Infrastructure.
Yep, it was cool, man. As a matter of fact, they also started mixing coins.
Play with the silver, I believe.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what America's doing. So America's going out just like how ancient Rome went out.
I got something. The book of Isaiah chapter 14, verse 11. It says, the pot is brought down to the grave, and the noise of the vials. The worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee.
And what the worms do, when you take a look at a canker worm, as the scripture calls them, canker worms devour anything in sight. Really dealing with grass, trees, different things like that. And that's what being spread. That's Babylon, which is further than the cave of the kingdom. So you got to be a complete idiot to have any hope, or some type of dream in America.
Verse 12. It says, how art thou, it says, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning?
Yeah, which Lucifer just means light bearer. Being a speaker of light. But that's how the so-called white man is looked at in his whole entire world. He's looked at for his wisdom. But really, when you read the scriptures, tells you the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom. Because all Esau pushes out is wickedness. So this is not really wisdom.
God. It says, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which did weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit.
That's it. What's more?
But it says, verse 16. They that see that these shall narrowly look upon thee, consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble?
Yeah, that's right. That's what all these nations are going to say. Ultimately, in the kingdom of heaven, when they see Esau and his food eating the steak, they're going to be like, damn, like them? That went around the whole world and rape, robbing, murdering, holding, took the full of people's land. But the only reason why Esau had the ability to do that, number one, is because of the power, the spirit power of Yahweh by seeing our God, and also exactly, and going into his technology. And now everybody else has that technology. Everybody else has those weapons. That's why I told you really so well. Let the weak say that I'm strong. Because they got that great equalizer now, which is still missing. That's why the ruler of China, the ruler of Russia, Iran. That's why they're not scared of America anymore, because they also got nuclear weaponry.
It says, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness, and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of the prisoners? All the kings of the nations, even all of them lie in glory, even one in his own house. But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch, and as the raiment of those that are slain, thrust through with the sword, that go down to the stones of the pit, as a carcass trodden underfoot.
Ultimately, what it's saying that Esau is cast down into a low estate. And through the spirit, when you go into the 10 toes, or the statue of King Nebuchadnezzar, the last empires is Esau. All right, you got the Greeks, you got the Romans, and you got the EU and NATO.
And I believe, if I'm mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, but the toes of the foot was mixed with iron and clay. And we used to talk about how Rome, how they was mixing they money with the silver and the clay, because they was they was at their end, man. I got something. Let me show you something. It says Jeremiah 51:10. The Lord hath brought forth righteousness Come and let us declare to Zion the work of the Lord of our God, Yahweh. Make bright the arrow, gather the field. The Lord have raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes.
Yeah, that's right. With the modern day king of the Medes is Putin, because when you take a look at the landmass, which is Russia, the modern day Russians, they inhabit the ancient land of Japheth. Because really, Russia belongs to the Japhites, which are so-called, dark-skinned people, so-called black people. So the modern day Medes dealing with the Russians. So the Most High put the spirit upon Vladimir Putin to raise up against America. But Vladimir Putin is a fierce warrior too. He's a fierce warrior. And then that goes into Ezekiel 38 when it talks about that's the spirit. That's the spirit. I was like, yo, let's control them. I put the hooks into that. Yeah, God. I got the spirit. God.
You want me to bring it out, man? You finished?
Last one again, the king.
It says, make bright the arrow, gather the field. The Lord have raised up the spirit of the Medes.
Yeah, which is Putin. Our Most High has raised up his spirit, right?
For his device is against Babylon.
That's right, for his plans against Babylon. And we see that. We see that Putin, really all these nations are really fighting for the next power, the next rulership. But they don't know that we got next, you know what I'm saying? But Vladimir Putin, they look at themselves as the next superpower. They look at themselves as
He's the beast on anyway.
Yeah.
Like, we the top.
And which when you read Ecclesiastes 1 and 9, there's nothing new under the sun. Because when you read Daniel 5, it tells you how Darius, took down Babylon, king of the Medes. So it is nothing new under the sun. The Medes is about to take down Babylon all over again.
And it says, for his devices against Babylon. Hey, and that device, all right, is the nuclear missiles, all right? All right, because we say he had created the Smith, the waste to destroy, man. All right, it says,
and then on top of that, they not even playing with ICBM somewhere. It's all about like hypersonic missiles.
Hypersonic. So they that America don't have.
With tuna?
Yeah. And listen, bro, I believe the hypersonic missiles can get over here in like 20 minutes, right? Like 15 to 20 minutes. That's why Revelation 18 it says this place is gonna go down in 1 hour. Yeah, because ain't gonna be nothing to send those nukes over there.
Don't forget that Putin has a new anti-ballistic missile system that can basically shoot down any missile around the world now. That's stronger than the Iron Dome. So he like, look, don't forget what I got.
Right.
Like, go inside the one that can navigate in the water now.
Con. That was the most recent one, I believe.
That's crazy.
Yeah, con.
For his devices against Babylon to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord Yahweh.
Right, so ultimately it's the vengeance of the Most High. See, the Most High uses other nations to judge other nations. And that's how the Most High is doing it. Just like how he did with us. He used Esau to judge us. Now he's about to use Esau to judge Esau.
And then we're going to judge. Then we're going to judge all the nations.
Yeah, and then we'll judge all of you. See, it's short and sweet for us. All we gotta do is endure, sit back, and then we're gonna slide into the kingdom.
It says, hey, it's a scripture I believe in Psalms. It says, "Be still and know that I am." Basically, it says, "Be still and know that I am God." All right, and what I said, all we gotta do is pretty much push the word. All right, okay, try to be the spirit. All right, be charitable. All right, and look, the Lord going to deliver all the rest of the nations into our hands, man. All right, you're not going to have to lift a finger, man. All right, it says, for his device is against Babylon, because it is the vengeance of the Lord, the vengeance of his temple. Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon, make the watch strong, set up the watchmen, prepare the ambushes, for the Lord have both devised and done that which he spake against the inhabitants of Babylon.
What is that? To destroy it. Our make the plan desolate. ain't nobody gonna be, ain't nobody gonna resurrect, you know, from a rock and rebuild Babylon. Like these damn movies portray. Hey, what did you say? Like the what was it, John Wayne? I think you said that one cat. You know, a ride off. Sunset. Yeah, man. We don't eat them like doing ride off to the sunset. You know, after we. Matter of fact, it was in that movie. Don't look up. Remember? Don't look up. Yeah. When America when they land on that far distant planet. Bro, ain't none of that, bro. Fuck up too.
All old and decrepit and shit.
Yeah, bro. Listen, ain't gonna be none of that. Because the elites, they have these little underground bunkers and whatnot.
I just got the China one. There's an old missile silo that's like 14 floors down, the size of the Empire, size of the what's the fucking Empire State Building. And it was showing each floor how they got aquaponics and everything. It was literally to get ready for World War II. They showed you what was in it. Whoa, like, bro.
And they know it. They ready and they get prepared. The only thing is, when the time goes 49, we'll get ourselves with bodies and we'll come and get you out. We're gonna put you in slavery.
It says, O thou that dwellest upon many waters, abundant in treasures, thy end is come.
Yep, thy end is come.
And the measures of thy covetousness, the Lord of hosts has sworn by himself, saying, surely will I fill thee with men as with caterpillars, and they shall lift up a shout against thee.
That's right, which that's dealing with Russia, Iran, China, and also the NATO and the EU. Because between Revelation 17, the 10 horns that are on the beast, they're going to hate the horse and she misses on her. And we already see that with Great Britain. You know, Great Britain left the EU maybe about a year or two ago. Then you have Turkey. You know, they have their little beef with America as well.
All the Muslim countries that beef with America and also with allies.
Right.
Israel.
Right. So we already see that, you know, America's allies are going to shoot her missiles on America, or their missiles on America.
Ezekiel 38. Ezekiel 38, I'm going to start at 2. I started at 1. And the word of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach, the Tubal.
Yeah, that's right. The chief prince of Meshach and Tubal is dealing with Cuba. All right, because he's that guy that's in power over there in Gog and Magog, which is modern day Russia.
It says they prophesy against them. They say, thus says the Lord, thy power, behold, I am against thee, O God, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy dogs. I will bring thee forth. All thine army, horses and horses, all them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, and all of them handling swords.
And that's someone putting Russia back into that Soviet Union, you know, spirit.
That warlike spirit, huh?
Yeah. Which Putin actually came out and said that he's trying to join back the Soviet Union. That's why he's fighting so hard to get America from off the Ukraine borders, man.
So what did America just do as of, I think today? America just started just put in an order of sending troops in the neighboring lands around Russia, which is Russia was trying to tell them not to do. Right? And it says, verse 5, it says, Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet. Gomor and all his bands, the house of Togomara of the north quarters, and all of his bands, and many people with thee. Be thou prepared for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them.
Meaning that Russia is a big brother for all these different nations.
All the enemies of Great Babylon are literally allies of Russia. Right? All those that were bullied by Great Babylon are now with Russia, man.
When you read Persia, which Persia is modern day Iran.
Iran,
yep. You know, Iran changed the name from Persia in the year like 1935 or something like that, 1930.
That early?
Yeah. So back then they were still known as the Persians. But this is due to prophecy right here. That's why anytime America stuck to Iran, what happens? Russia always intervenes.
I believe Goma. I think that's Turkey. Those are all Muslim nations too. All those nations he's saying, not North Korea, we got Iran, India, all them countries.
I heard India.
India got crazy. We just don't think of India because we just thinking about, we just thinking a bunch of Sunnis, but them motherfuckers ain't playing in there either.
I think Indian technology is off the hook.
You also gotta think Indians are all about what? Math and science.
Yeah.
So when it comes to that kind of shit, they like, hold up, dog. I found that out already low key.
Yeah.
Like I heard India, between India and Iran or Russia, one or two of their missiles can do some crazy shit. They said if a war between India and Afghanistan will break out, it will hit the whole world.
India has one of the most fastest missiles. Yeah. Which like almost like the fastest go up to like 30-something kilometers per hour, I believe, like 30,000.
And that's probably why it takes 15 minutes.
Yeah, time.
That's a lot of distance in the land, a little bit of circulation.
Time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Jeremiah 50 from 10 to Shalom, Lafayette 14. It's Jeremiah 50, starting at 10. It says, in Chaldea shall be a spoil. All that spoil her shall be satisfied with it, saith Yahweh Shah. Because you were glad, because you rejoiced, for you destroyed of the inheritance, because you are grown fat as the heifer, and grass, and fellow and bull. The mother shall be sore confounded.
Yeah, and the mother America is Great Britain. All right? But
It says, the mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert. Because of the wrath of Yahweh Shah, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished at his and all her plagues.
hey, and that's hey. Because America is going to be a monument. All right, for what happened. Hey, it's like Sodom and Gomorrah. All right, to all that would choose to live ungodly. Hey, this is going to happen to you. All right, but America is going to be that memorial, memorial. All right, of what happened when you walked against. All right, Yahweh Shah, man. All right, this is going to be hey, basically the Lord going to make an example out of this place. All right, America is going to be a vast desert. All right, I was making a comparison to America being a vast desert. Then you got America that's going to be like pretty much a whole nation, man. All right, it's like in South America. Right, North America is going to be a desert. South America is going to be an whole nation. All right, and that's what you call balance, man. All right. Hey, what you want to say, false prodigy is abomination, man. All right.
Jeremiah 50 and 14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all you that been the bow.
So all nations that got nuclear capability, all right, the Lord is going to put the spirit on them to ultimately keep listening over in this place, man. Go ahead.
It says, shoot at her and spare no arrows.
Yeah, spare no arrows, right? All right, the Lord's going to have all the nations, all right, who have nuclear capability, they're going to empty the clip, man. All right, they're going to empty the clip to the pussy sit back, man. All right, no spare nukes, none of that, man. All right, they're going to fire every last one of them, man. All right.
And you know what, through the spirit too, that also makes sense because the Lord would definitely have to allow them to shoot every day that's over. There'll be no more. This kingdom is going to be giving all the weapons.
Hey, what did it say? Or hey, the Lord going to have to shoot their load, man. All right. Go ahead, bro.
It says, shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she has sinned against Yahweh Shah. Shout against her round about. She has given her hand. Her foundations are fallen, her walls are thrown down. For it is the vengeance of Yahweh Shah to take vengeance upon her, as she hath done unto her.
But you got over it.
Yes, Jeremiah 50 and 15. Shout against her round about. She hath given her hand. Her foundations are fallen, her walls are thrown down.
Yeah, and ultimately, hey, this place, hey, and this place is already kind of in that state, if you will. All right, that's why these nations, all right, Putin is in the straight in there because, hey, they smell blood in the water, man. All right, they see America is true, man. They see that this place, all right, is in these last days, man. All right, hey, what do you say? Strike, when he like kill the beast while he's wounded. Yeah. All right, that's the spirit all these other nations are in, man. All right, in the spirit, all right, they see America, all right, is weak. All right, they smell blood in the water. They going in for the kill, man. Go ahead.
It says, her walls are thrown down, for it is the vengeance of Yahweh Shah. Take vengeance upon her as she has done, do unto her.
Yeah, do unto her. Like America then bond all these nations, all right, to hell and back. All right. So guess what? All right, before these nations actually go into captivity, all right, the Lord is going to give them the honor of returning the favor, man. All right, he's going to give these other nations, all right, that honor, all right, to bomb this place to hell and back, man. All right, that's what you call the big payback, man. All right, and that's how you know Yahweh Shah fear God. He's fearing, in judgment, man. All right, because how would that look, man? America got the chance to blow these other countries to hell with they bombs. All right, and then America somehow trying to get all scot-free. No, the Lord gonna have to wear as though, hey, we're in Obadiah, it said thou art greatly despised among the heathen, man. Go ahead, bro.
It says, verse 16, cut off the sour from Babylon, and him that against the sword. Okay, that's not good. Jeremiah 15:16, cut off the sword from Babylon, and him that handles the sickle in the time of harvest. For fear of the oppressive sword, they shall turn everyone to his people, and they shall flee everyone to his own land.
Yeah, right.
And that precept, when it's talking about the sword being cut off, that's dealing with all these people that's going to be godly, man. All right, which we already see. And then also, these people, they can clearly see that America is on the brink of World War III, so they was going to go back to their own land. Even my dad was talking about, look, man, I'm planning on going back to Ghana and whatnot. But you see that, this is true.
The thrill is going, man.
Yeah.
You know, hey, man, America is a shell of its former of what it used to be, man.
Right. Everybody's awakening to the fact that great American dream is bullshit. Even them Edomites are coming out and saying that look, the whole American dream is a lie.
It's a nightmare, actually. when you look at it, you know, through the spirit. So you got more than that?
This is book of Baruch, chapter 4, and verse. Let's start at verse 31. It says, miserable are they that afflicted thee, and rejoice at thy fall. Miserable are the cities which thy children serve.
And that's what we see right now. You see, this place is pretty much a downward spiral, man. These people miserable, all right? Okay, and is bringing that judgment, man. I would say should not drink strong drink with a song or something like that. Strong drink should be bitter. All right. So the Lord it said all the merry-hearted do sigh. All right. That's what the Lord is doing, man. All right. He's completely destroying the spirit of America, man. Nothing is like what it used to be, man. Hey, they just had the Super Bowl. All right, and truth be told, man, I didn't really watch it, really. All right, but at the end of the day, from what I heard, man, the halftime, all right, that sucked, man. They were talking about how all the performances all old and washed up. All right, they were saying like, hey, even the Super Bowl commercials, man. All right, people would sit and watch them. Hey, man, that shit, hey, and really when you get down in it, they try to hype it up this year, all right, to bring that bread and circus in, man. Hey, but hey, it is not working. All right, everybody pretty much to feel that tension in the air. All right, everybody pretty much knows that it's over with at this point, man. All right, no matter what they do as far as like bread and circus and all that goes, at the end of the day, hey, you can see it all around you, man. It's undeniable.
Hey, they were saying the same thing about this past week on the All-Star weekend. NBA dunk contest was like the worst ever.
Yeah, bro. It was like, why?
The worst ever, bro. And listen, bro, it was a bunch of niggas I didn't even know. I didn't even know them there.
It was all them though.
Yeah.
It was all, I ain't know who they were.
Yeah, bro, like
The worst ever?
yeah, the worst ever they said,
The
bro.
worst ever, bro.
Hey, yeah, because everybody was doing like the same old dunks and shit like that. I didn't see it, but I was watching little clips or whatnot, and I seen it on YouTube. So everybody, and like the brother was saying, like this place is just true.
You know, bro.
So back to Baruch 4, jumping down to verse 33, it says, "For as she rejoiced at thy ruin and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation."
Yeah, the same way how these doubles are rejoicing. All right, when they had us in captivity, had us in a state of straits. All right, guess what? So much so that's how they grieving for their own situation, man. All right, they're finding. Hey, I was watching this video when the white lady was saying, "Hey, that feeling you feel in your neck." Y'all might have seen it. She had glasses on. She's like that feeling you feel in your neck. All right, how everywhere. She was an Edomite. She was like how everywhere, us white people go, we being confronted. You know how horrible we are. She's like that's. She was like basically. She was like that's basically the turning of the tide.
Bro, I ain't see that.
Yeah. She was going there. She was like that. She was basically going there saying like, yeah, that's the turn of the tide. And she's like, she's been waiting for this day. You know what I mean? You know, and that basically that this place, all right, Edomite supremacy is at its end, man. All right, she admitted it. Go ahead, bro.
Last verse 35. It says, "For fire shall come upon her from the everlasting, long to endure, and she shall be inhabited of devils for a great time."
Yeah, it said fire. It said fire coming. Hey, that's that ICBM Muslims, man. All right, this place is going to be utterly burnt up, man. Okay, man.
You gonna tell me that every time?
The point is, this place is going to be, active and fire for a long time. You're going to have different complete spirits, different evil spirits, and complete animals over here in America. America is basically going to be like a desert. All right, it's going to be a desert. America is going to be wiped off the map. The Heavenly Father set up America so basically it can be going down, just like ancient Egypt. Because Pharaoh was like the Moses, like Yahweh, who is he? And that's the spirit of these Edomites over here. When we come out here and confess Yahweh, God, they be like, who is he? Well, guess what? You about to see it. You about to witness it real soon.
Hey, it's the worst way though.
Yeah, I know.
The worst way.
You brought it up? Yeah, you brought it up. Because you know the church, betrayed the Most High from the back, with hugs and kisses and shit, but you don't know that he's about to come back with fire. The man of war. He's not going to have to see on earth time.
This is Zephaniah, matter of fact. The great day of the Lord is near. It is near, ancient grace. Even the voice of the day of the Lord, the mighty man shall find their adrenaline. The day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of cloud and thick darkness.
Yeah, calm, bro. So yeah, the scripture saying that the day of the Most High is nothing to be messed with, bro. I tell you the book of Amos on the 5th chapter, it's like when one flame, after spirit, God, you want to? Yeah, calm, bro. Because like I said, the Christian church or everybody has a false notion of what the great day of the Most High is. You think sweet Jesus, white Jesus gonna come back? It's all gonna be kumbaya. But no, the spirit of the Most High is gonna rise up and destroy the overwhelming majority of you people. Why? Because you're wicked and you walk in great pride. So the Most High is gonna destroy you people. We already see that right now. That's why all these carjackings, all these shootouts, especially judging on women, is increasing.
Oh man, yeah, like earlier today. God damn, shit.
Hey,
women get shot up crazy.
Yeah,
y'all
bro.
see the video that one brother put up? The girl was walking in the middle of the night, walking downtown somewhere in some city, and some dudes just walked up. Oh, Karen, white girl, black chick ran up on her. You know what I'm saying? Ripped her up.
Damn, bro. Yeah, bro, like, that's the spirit. Hey, look, that's the spirit. That's the spirit. Tells you Matthew 24 because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So there's really no love in this place.
The morals of how dare you touch her like that? Now it's like, no, she shouldn't be talking shit. Fuck that bitch up.
God. Yeah, matter of fact, it is one woman. Matter of fact,
It's prison, it ain't no. No, but like more and more men are on that time.
Yeah, bro, they on that time.
Like, yo, you shouldn't be. If you want to talk like a man and want to be like a man, we don't have to deal with you like a man. I said, oh
right.
shit.
You had this one shorty, she was driving, she basically like ran this Edomite bull off the road. He was riding on the bike, so him and his homie followed her home. And she came out the house and they fucking split her ass up.
Oh really?
Yeah, bro, they split her ass up, bro.
So she ran the ball off the road. Road race shit like fuck you.
Yeah, bro.
Was he bike or something?
Yeah, a bike. And then like the boys just follow her.
It's like, yo, that's the car right there. Hey, you know what? I got a testimony. Wow. I tried to help too. I probably shouldn't have did that.
Yeah.
But this girl, Jake's brother was getting coffee. I think he bumped her by accident or whatever. I don't know if he said sorry or not, but he was a Jake woman. It's like pussy and da-da-da and came out crazy. So I told her, I said, hey, sweetie, like, listen, we in a different age right now where it ain't wise for you to become a man like that. Because he can mess around like women get shot now. You saying it like you, like if bothered you. I'm like, see, hey, look, I don't think you want to do that. I mean, whatever, ain't nobody gonna do nothing to me. I'm like, yo, like, cool, let it go.
You right.
I let it go. I let it go. Like,
You right.
yeah, it was funny. She walked outside, and mind you, and every time I see that, it'd be like a scrawny shorty tucked into a big ass ball. Like, ball is big as shit. What do they call it? Small guy syndrome? No, it's called something though. It's called Napoleon complex. Napoleon was little as shit, but that motherfucker wanted to conquer everything. That nigga was like 5'3", walking around like I am Napoleon.
Yeah, bro. So man, we see that that spirit of vengeance is out here, bro. Hey, like you really gotta be careful when you like talk to nowadays. Yeah, because these people are like on edge now. You know.
It said Zephaniah 1 and 15. The day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress.
Yeah, day of wrath, trouble and distress. You're literally gonna have these people out here eating their babies. Alright, they like that movie, that platform that y'all Hey man, and you gonna have people doing that. Alright, you gonna have people doing that, like eating different human beings. Why? Because ain't gonna be no food out here. Which right now you already have a ration of food. So they put in like steaks on lock or something at Walmart or something like that.
For a steak now, man. I remember steak used to be like $8 maybe or less. Now those steaks be like $22, $25 for a steak, bro. You might as well just use some veggies. The veggies is going up.
Yeah, man, a whole lot, bro. Especially at these, like, I don't know if you go to heard of it, Mom's Market. Yeah.
That was my spot, bro.
Yeah, bro, that's the hell expensive in there, man.
Yeah, Mom's Market spot, bro. When I used to work downtown, they used to bring the kitchen, you go to the Mom's Market around the corner.
Yeah.
I used to go over there, grab little salads.
That's not. Okay. Yeah, bro. Hey, man, them fruits is organic, but man, they want an arm and a leg.
Yeah. Bro, it'd be like, I remember back then it was expensive. One seeded watermelon used to be like $8 for just the seeded watermelon. Man. You know what I'm saying? Now it's probably like $20 for one watermelon, bro.
It says a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, a day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against the high tower.
Yeah, and that's dealing with Babylon. All right, so you're gonna hear a lot of that buzz go off, like when you watch the Purge movies.
Emergency alert.
God. And like the movie, what's that movie called? Terminator 2, Judgment Day. Where's the Russia about to kill the movie? Wait. I forgot about that. Yeah, it say Russia. Yeah, dude, it say Russia on there, bro. Yeah. And you also had one movie I was watching, and basically like the Russians like came down off the airplane that had a parachute and had came in this like American school and started shooting.
That was Red Dawn.
Oh, that's what it's called?
Red Dawn.
Okay. Yeah, bro. So, hey, so she got a lot of movies.
Russia don't get too far.
Yeah, exactly, bro. And I typed in World War III on TikTok last night, and that shit is funny. You usually got average people, you know, walking up down the street or making videos about World War III. So that's how we know that this is like it's true, right? This is really about to happen.
And I will bring distress upon men that they shall walk like blind men because they have sinned against the Lord, the Alba Shah.
Right, so the Most High is going to destroy all these people out there.
And their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as the dung.
Right, because America is a great altar. So you said in Isaiah 19, Isaiah the 34th chapter, about how the Most High had to sacrifice a Basra that's filled with lambs, sheep, and goats. And that's talking about all you people. All you people's blood is going to be shed. Told you in Revelation 14, the blood's going to be up like a horse of fire. And so, man, it's going to be a lot of bloodshed in these times.
It says, neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them from the day of the Lord, nor his wrath.
He like Floyd Mayweather. That nigga's so crazy, bro. Like, he got control. Yeah, bro. Like he had stacks of money on his bed. He was praying to it.
It used to look good at first.
He went on.
Now it's like it's doing a little.
Yeah,
he went on the Billy and them podcast and had a $18 million watch on, and it just literally looked like a chandelier, bro. It was like no metal in it. And he was like, brother, it don't even look good no more. It's like, brother, you just. Nah, because we know the Lord gonna bring them down.
Right. Matter of fact, Grandma Green's house just got
robbed.
Just got hit.
Yeah, for $1 million worth of stuff.
Yep. Exactly, bro. So that's why we up here. We don't put our trust in certain riches. We trying to build up our spiritual riches, riches in heaven. So that's why we do the work of the Most High.
It says, neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath.
Right.
But the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of the jealousy, for he shall make even a speedy bridge for all them that dwell in the land.
That's right. The Most High is going to hurry up and devour all you people. And all you people, especially our people, 2/3, you're gonna come back in the kingdom. All the rest of you nations, you will be in slavery. You're gonna be in chains. You get birthed back in the kingdom of heaven. So that's the time that we're coming in, and the Most High is doing this. If the Most High is already doing this, it's an infrastructure, but soon, this place is gonna be on fire everywhere.
Second Ezra 15, starting at 14. Woe to the world and them that will revenge. For the sword and the instructions draw nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, with swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Yeah, that's right. Which the first verse that was dealing with these race wars, which again on the news and on TikTok, everybody is letting you know that a so-called civil war is about to break up. A civil war is about to break up. Hey, cause you see what Dickens doing over there in California? Like they going into these different spots, smashing up Gucci,
all that crazy shit.
It's organized too. It's like, yo, all of us gonna get together. We're gonna run up in that joint, take everything.
I just seen 3 Jakes, two brothers and a sister ran into a T-Mobile.
Oh yeah,
kicking the jaw down trying to get the new phones.
They ain't getting caught neither.
No, they.
No, the shorty was like, they're track morons.
Yeah, like I ain't gonna lie, all those devices, bro.
Oh well, I was talking about the things that was
the jewelry, the clothes, and all that shit. They ain't getting caught.
They ain't getting caught.
But especially if you go ahead and take electronics out of these stuff and stores, they got embedded software on them where it knows where you are.
And then some place on Market Street had got hit like last week or two. I'm not too sure where at, but it was another spot that I watched like that. They had just got hit. Market.
Remember they really passed that decriminalization crime law. So theft and shit like that. If it ain't like somebody beat the fuck up or pistol whip or some shit like that, it's not coming.
Nah, actually it worse. I had this little Asian shorty, and she her and her family were on no. Okay. And there was a Edomite that literally went on a road rage and rammed into the whole crowd. Her daughter, her son, the boyfriend, all damaged, messed up, broken legs and everything. Cop came up and everything, took the whole statement. They can't even sue because it's part of the petty crime situation. Exactly. I said, damn, I mean, you would think that's like, no, boy ain't get booked at all. Like he was some citation shit.
Yo, so what the hell did you think when it was like the all of them?
Keep reading on that. It's gonna get into it.
I just don't believe she said that. That's how he booked. Like, no, he cool.
Nah, bro.
She can't do nothing about it. And the lawyer won't take the case. Oh, because it's like it's low level.
Right.
Yeah. Like you gotta actually kill somebody.
Yeah, you gotta
be like, fight for it to be like, all right, well, we got a case here.
right.
Shoot you in your foot. Just like, well, nobody really died.
Hey, but then that one like, that shit came out the window. Ain't shit that you can do. Hey, cause now a lot of people are for the late response. Late response for the police.
Well, they said sometimes when Paul put his car for you, they not even getting their hands.
Bro, I caught like when my car got broken into or whatever. Bro, I didn't even call a cop. I just hit like, I'm just driving. I drove over there, got a statement, called my insurance, left it at that. There's no more. You can't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not coming out with that. Oh, you got into a car accident? Is anyone hurt? No. Okay.
Same information and beat it.
Yeah. That's something from Jefferson. Here I come. Yeah, stop that.
Second address 15.
That's where the rich folk go.
Hey, bro, you started the first started that?
Yeah. Second address 15 and 16. Second address 15. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draw nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands.
These wars are going to be Jacob and Esau, Jacob versus Esau all over again. Of course, it's going to start with Judah. Then when Judah start cracking, then Ephraim's going to pop up.
They're going to join together.
Yeah, gone. And then all the rest of the tribes is going to follow.
That's what we got.
Gone.
Yo, it says for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes.
Yeah, but that's dealing with like different governors, mayors, and different states. Like I remember during the lockdown, we had this one guy that had his own gym. He had told himself in Jersey, he was like, man, fuck off. Yeah. So I mean, different restaurants and bars, they was like, yeah, man, fuck that, we ain't posting nothing. And they was giving them, like citations or whatever. And look, you close it down or you get fined. But they ain't care. if that goes into this position, with that going into uprising against central authority. So eventually, it's going to get even worse. You know, it's going to get worse.
What's going on in Kazakhstan?
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, bro. They turned up to the point where they beat the cops down. They cops bloody in the streets with their shields. Like, look,
still popped off.
still going.
Yeah, it's still going on.
Bro, Kazakhstan look crazy. Like, literally, they took. Oh yeah. Just recently, this past couple days, they got videos in the streets where the people riding. So basically, if you ain't got the passport, I'm gonna leave it at that. If you ain't got the passport, you can't take your money out the banks. So the people said, what? Started running down police, everything. I'm talking about cops. Or you know how usually cops mean like they all in shields?
Yeah.
All of them destroyed, bloody on the ground.
The video when they see people kicking the jaw.
I seen that. Bro, I'm talking about cops bloody. You see cops taking off their vests and jackets trying to hide. Like, I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them.
Wow. Hey, bro, that's coming to America.
Yeah, that's coming to America.
Not one of them.
Hey, man, I don't know, bro. Seen it. A brother had seen to me on IG. UN troops that took down in Canada or whatever.
Oh yeah, because of the so they basically the UN troops that's because the truckers, the whatever, the freedom, whatever they call it, they're saying going so hard that it's fucking up Canada going some district. So they had it like, look, remember, Canada doesn't have a standing army. Remember the treaty between Canada and America was like, look, dog, you cannot have an army to who gets you up? So they really don't. So they basically, that's why Canada do whatever. America's like, yo. But now they got to bring these UN troops to try to stop all that shit because they can't call it. Martial law for them is what?
Right now, America kind of spread too thin.
Yep. And you see,
America can't really. They got the shit where it's going on with Russia, China about to try to invade Taiwan. Right. They ain't really talking about that, but that's part of what's going on too. They were saying that China and Russia was it was thought that they was going to invade. China was going to invade Taiwan, and Russia was going to invade Ukraine, but they was going to do it at the same time.
But they probably like smart. I personally think it's smart the way they're going about it now, because Russia just moved into 2 different Ukrainian provinces. America just put troops in neighboring countries around Russia. And then I'm thinking when America gets too thin, China gonna pounce. It's gonna get real out there, bro.
Hey man, so all we're really waiting on is for that
chip.
That's it, bro. Once that get mandated, it's a wrap, bro.
I say that all the time, bro. Like soon as it gets mandated, every day is like this one. Bro, it get mandated, I'm like this. You gonna see on the counter board. Chip.
And then soon, man, you motherfuckers ain't gonna see us out here no more.
Probably about in.
It's
probably all gonna happen at one time.
At one time.
When the chip mandated, like you can't be out here with this thing.
Bro. Hey, that was in the movie Songbird. You ain't had the bracelet. Bracelet, you couldn't be outside. So, you know, the most high, y'all was about to have a duck somewhere, but big ass mansion.
Up in the penthouse. Now, man.
Shit gonna be going crazy.
And a bunch of women, bunch of food.
That's good. You see, what's that, Zombieland? Double tap.
I see that.
You see Zombieland?
No.
All right, so you get a chance. You notice that they was all up in the White House, chilling while everybody else getting fucked up.
What is going?
Oh, Zombieland, it's 2 of them. Zombieland and Zombieland. The border play Carnage or the border play White Man Can't Jump for.
Okay.
Woody Harrelson.
Okay.
Yeah. Bro, if you watch both of them Jones, they always in a freaking mansion.
Oh, yeah.
They like, look, man, society broken down. They like, yo, man, let's go to Beverly Hills. they in there sitting there looking at shit. Yo, is that Michael Jackson's real guitar? Oh shit! Eating all this food and shit.
That's what be us, man. All right, hey, look, I already done picked out a few houses that I'm gonna get into. Because you know I work in houses. Oh shit!
You know this one of those right here. That's it. I'm trying to have a whole building like that. House up at the top. Looking down on chaos.
Eating chicken wings and shit.
So man, they fucking they just snatched out you gonna have shorties knocking on the door. Excuse me, like clean ending. What's that one movie with the hotel? the border play on Marvel. He the security guard with the old lady.
Oh yeah.
That's what was closed in and all the right.
Yeah.
It was cool. Hotel, hotel.
I forget what it's called. I know what you're talking about. You got more than that, don't you?
Yeah. Second address 15. I'm gonna go at 17. It says. It says a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
Yeah, that's right. You know, because of these different laws and legislation that Esau is going to set up, ultimately that with the martial law. Because martial law, there's a curfew, and if you break that curfew, man, you're going to get shot on sight.
I'm about to say that when you break that curfew, you pretty much become an enemy combatant.
Yeah,
All right.
And when you put us on that 25
lockdown. Oh yeah. They was like, get inside, inside. And he ain't going inside, man. They let that nigga up, bro. They gone, bro. It's like gonna be your niggas. Cause remember during the lockdown, you know, people were supposed to have a curfew. Niggas was on Broad Street riding dirt bikes. So this next lockdown, you know, which is gonna be the martial law, you niggas can't be out here riding with dirt bikes. If you do, Esau's gonna put his 16-foot boot in your head, man. And then well, I ain't gonna be an AK, it's gonna be some crazy ass gun.
M4 with the recoil suspendo clip with the fucking laser like they fucking go. They going crazy shit.
They have a rocket launcher.
Yo, they gonna experiment with the Call of Duty for real shit. They gonna be out here like, dude. Bro, you see the past couple of months since last year, they was doing urban warfare training. Why? They get ready for the city. Second address 15 and 18 says, because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of lack of bread and for great tribulation.
Right, man. You homie that you grew up with on the block, man. He's gonna come in your house, man. Tie you up, take your food, might come around and eat you. Hard because of hyperinflation and also the lack of food that's gonna be going on. So you read in 2 Kings on the 6th chapter. You had these two Ephraimite women, I believe.
Eat my son today and yours tomorrow.
But that's going to happen all over again. Hey, that's the spirit. Why all these people are pregnant, all these people are having babies and whatnot. Because you people are going to eat them. That's why the Lord have you people popping out all these babies.
You got more of that?
I got some. 2 and 27. It says, be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaven is coming, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. All these people out here really taking trouble with these wicked ass people. Yeah, but us for the Most High is going to have the food. Not saying that we're not going to do spiritual things, we're not going to have to clean our houses and whatnot. You know, that's a lot. But I'm just saying, for the most part, you know, the Most High's elect, and Lord willing, we're of that number, we're going to be straight, man.
Hey, we said famine and death, we should laugh. We should laugh, man.
I was just meditating on just now. You know, it's gonna be a high-end situation going on. I see a big ass grizzly bear on Post Street, like, laugh. That grizzly bear's gonna walk up to you like, and yo, low key, I just found out big ass bears can go up to 40 miles per hour, like jaguars. I didn't know that. They can hit 40, and also they can sustain that speed when they're hungry. So it's like when they're hungry, it's like a primal instinct kick in where they just even they keep going and going and going. You didn't see that one video? That probably did. You see one video, this Edomite girl was snowboarding, and she didn't know she was on her GoPro, and it was a bear behind her chasing her. And she didn't even know. That motherfucker was. And you would think by now it would have gave up. That shit was still going. Like it was still chasing me. I seen real quick. I seen you ever see that old video called Banned from TV? Back in the day, I seen a big grizzly bear ran up to an analyst for one paw. Stuck it right in his head, that joke was right off. Yeah, the whole head came off, one paw. Boom. They ain't biting him up.
Hey, I think bears, they weigh like 1,000 pounds, bro.
Shit.
And that's all muscle.
No, this is first of all, this showing like how strong a monkey is or orangutan. It is showing how orangutan is so strong that it can grab you by your hand and pull your arm off. Like I know why too. I know why too. Humans and gorillas and apes. Humans have a selective selective energy thing. We can dictate how much power we need to use. A selective power to lift it up. Where an ape though doesn't have that, so whatever they do is all or nothing. Like that. YouTube. When they doing tug of war, bodybuilder ball, bodybuilder ball, tug of war with freaking orangutan. Orangutan got a banana in one hand, he can do like this. And the bull's all his might, and all he did was the bull flew. Yeah, they shit real out here, bro.
Man, these people gonna get fucked up. Pretty much.
Hey, you know they gonna the animals in the zoo gonna get let loose. Yeah. All right. Because all hell gonna be breaking loose, and you know you're gonna have a Edomite like, oh well, fuck it. Don't let the animals die, just let them. You know what I mean? Let them up. You know what I mean?
Mind you, the Grafton Park. You know, go to a regular crib, like a tiger in the bed.
Let me get this. Revelation 18 and 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, is become the habitation of devils and the whole of every foul spirit, and the stage of every unclean and hateful bird.
And that's going to happen after the destruction of America. Revelation 18 is basically, land after that. What was that? You know, Lord's glory, brothers and sisters, edify, give all praise, honor, and glory, and say Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakapadash, give honor to the prophets, elders, EMS, peace and blessings to the elect,